I am so excited about today. Anytime that I can bring in a brand new book to the class that I know is going to rock some of their worlds, it makes me so anxious for the day to start. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Some context. 2 years ago, Finding Winnie won the Caldecott Medal. My class does a Caldecott unit in November, and this book won, and my kids were super excited. It came down to a final vote, and I shared that video on Twitter. Here's that video. The last vote, and this, so it's 10-9. Winnie is winning. So if Winnie gets this vote, it wins. If Wolfie gets this vote, it's a tie. The vote goes to Finding Winnie. And it was super fun. Sophie Blackall saw the video. She made a video where she talked about it and just how much she loved seeing kids excited about her book. So my kids fell madly in love with Sophie Blackall. She actually hand wrote all of them a thank you letter for loving her book so much. So for all of my kids to get a handwritten thank you letter from the Caldecott medalist was one of the most amazing experiences in my teaching career. Well, I am now teaching 5th grade 2 years later. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So I have all of those kids, most of those kids in this class today, and I get to share with them Sophie Blackall's next book, Hello Lighthouse. This book is insane. It is amazing. The art is crazy good. The story is gorgeous. I love this book so much. I cannot wait to share it with my students. It is going to be a magical, magical day. I'm so excited! What a great morning we just had. Handing a couple of students Hello Lighthouse was really, really special. These were 2 students who loved Sophie's work in Finding Winnie when we read that, and it won the Caldecott medal and it won our mock Caldecott. They were just so happy, and the one boy, when he brought it back to me, he goes, "Mr. Sharp, it's so sad." And I don't think that he expected to feel that when he read the book. But I totally knew exactly what part of the book he was talking about, and it was fun that we both had that same feeling when we read it. And I'm like, I know, man, I felt the same way. And the girl that read it, she just brought it to me and just gave me like 2 huge thumbs up as she was like clutching the book to her chest. She loved it, so that was great. The other great moment from the morning was sitting down with a student to do a writing conference. And the student that I was sitting down to do the writing conference with is an extremely talented writer. She takes her writing very seriously. She's got a lot of talent. She writes a ton. It's easy to see why why her writing is so good. And I said, "So what are you working on as a writer? What do you want to look at?" And she goes, "Well, I just finished a story and I worked really hard on the ending, but I'm not happy with it. It just feels like it's missing something." So we looked at the ending, and I was like, dang, like in my head, I'm like, holy smokes, this ending is really good. Like, where are we going to go from there? So we got to talking, and the conversation kind of shifted to not just endings, but when we're not feeling something great about our writing, or there's a part we want to make better, how we have to try a lot of different things, and a lot of them aren't going to work. And we might end up doing all of this work and sticking with what we started with. Yeah, it was really fun to see her try a bunch of different endings. I left for a little bit, and then when I came back, she had some different things, and we were looking at them, and you could tell she was still not feeling it. And it was really cool to see like everything, like all these different things were moving in her brain, and then they all like kind of clicked. She's like, "Oh, I like this from this one, and this from this one, and this from my original one. Maybe I could rewrite it, putting them all together, taking the parts that I liked." I cannot wait to see what she comes up with. She's so talented, and it is so fun to help kids do things that they didn't think were possible. So great morning, excited about an afternoon with another group of amazing kids. It's going to be fun.